Hello and good evening. It's late here, but I wanted to show you something that I'm working on for a new style for you. And having just done the last Nana Muscori song, Only Love, I thought, hang on, let me have a look at what other songs she did, because she's got a beautiful voice, or had a beautiful. I don't know whether she's alive or not. I'm guessing not by now. I'll have to do a bit of research. But this is one the White Rose of Athens. And I'm sorry, I'm singing the lyrics in my head. This is the style so far. Now the song has actually got quite a ploddy bass. It's bom 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 bom. So we just duplicated that. Got this nice strong bass line. And of course, I'll just come out of here for a moment. Of course, this lovely pan flute again, which is just so pretty. If I go into effects and add a little bit delay, I'm trying to see my screen because the light above is bleaching it out. I can't. Actually, do you know the number of times that I've said to people, "Oh, this screen, it's fine. I'm happy." Just a little tilt would have been brilliant. But who knows? On the next one, you never know. Never say never. Right, yeah. So if I go into my effect for the pan flute. And delay, put delay on. Right, so we've got this nice delay. It's a really nice song. So that's variation A, and I haven't done anything else. So let's have a bash while we're here. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour. So I'm going to choose variation B, and I need to tell the Genos that it's 4 bars. Okay, so we're told it's 4 bars. And then once you've got a style set up, for example, I've put A into the Genos, and that's all set. If I actually go to assembly, I can copy over the whole thing from A. So if I go to B, now I can say, right, I want to copy everything from A. So just say main A, main A, main A, main A. I don't think there's much else in them. Just have a quick look. Yeah. Oh, I need the guitar, which is I think that's chord 1. So that's copying over from main A. And chord 2, maybe? There we go. There's the guitar. So now I can actually add, at this point, I can go back to the record channel section and choose to add something to it. And the big question is, what do I add? Well, I'm going to go and choose phrase 1, because there's nothing in there at the moment. I'm going to tap on there, and I'm going to pick a nice electric I'm going to go with a pedal steel guitar. And then just turn the volume down a little bit. I don't want it too loud. And I'm just going to do a variation on C chord. Repeats. Just turn the volume down because I don't want it too loud. I want to hear it, but he's not here, he's over here. So he needs to stay away. That's just about the right volume, I would say, about 20, now let's go 30, I like even numbers. Okay, right, so that's all I'm doing for variation B. I'm going to add a little bit extra to the drums. So just make sure that reverb isn't too loud on that snare and that side stick. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. Right, so now that'll be nice. Let's try that. So we record it. Okay. And then, well, that's plain if you want to, or you can just do it normally. Go to Channel Edit, click Quantize, and that tightens up if I'm slightly out of time. Right, okay, let's add a little bit more. That would be nice. Add quantize. You see how this works? It's once you've got the gist of how it can operate, it's really quite simple. So if I just come out of there without saving, I can still play. Now at this point, I'm going to change the voice to my shadow guitar. Hear the difference? B. So, okay, so B's great. We've got B in the bag. B in the bag. So go back to Style Creator, and then what I'm going to do is click here on the panel and select C. And then I have to do the same. We've got to tell it it's 4 bars. And then I go to Assembly, and then I can carry over the parts from Variation B. So just say Main B, Main B, Main B. Hope you've had a nice day today. It's been a bit rainy here and dull, but given me more time to spend with the keyboard, as we always do. Right, we've got all the parts now. Right, so then I go into my record channel, and I've got 3 parts left. I can record more drums, and if I want to, I can. I've got chord 1, so I could add something in there. Maybe, what should we have? Let's try a little accordion. Just a little accordion. That's quite nice. Let's turn the volume of that chord down. Before I actually commit to that, I'm going to come out, just close without saving, and try a few chords. No, don't like that. It's too busy. Oh, it's too busy. So I'm going to dump the accordion. Now where have I put delete? So I could always play just a chord. Oh, make sure I record the right channel. Let's try that. Okay, turn the volume down a little bit. Right, that's yeah, I like that. So now I can record pad, so I can go into pad and pick a voice. And I might try a where are we? Horn. That's too prominent. I want something warm. Warm orchestra. Try that. It sounds too much like a march, so that voice isn't definitely not going to work. Let's remove that and then pick a different voice. So we've got maybe an organ. No, sounds too. We could always throw in a little bit more different guitar. Yeah, try this. quantize that. Okay, let's try just playing it now with a... Yeah, okay, we like that. So I'm going to go back into Style Editor and I'm going to remove that side stick, that noise. That's going to go. And I'm going to replace that now because the style's building bigger with a snare. But I don't want that snare to sound like it's 3 miles away. I'll just turn the volume down a touch. Okay. That'll work nicely. Let's try this. Go to quantize. Now that snare is still a little tad too loud for my liking. So I'm just going to go in there and change that. 100. Right, okay. So now if I come out there again, I can play a little bit. Now I'm dead picky when it comes to drums. I really have a big problem with drums, and that was one of the things I didn't like on the Modeli keyboard. It was like somebody hitting, no, not nice. So I'm going to go back into that snare, and the beautiful, beautiful tool of this Genos is I can pick snares from other drum kits. So at the moment I've got that one, that's too tinny. Well, that's better. It's got a bit more depth. Yeah, let's get rid of all this echoey reverb. Take that volume down a touch. That's better. It's warmer tone, much warmer tone. Right, I better save this now because it's going to get lost otherwise. So click save here. Choose when I'm saving it. I shall call it White Rose. White Rose of Athens. There we go, White Rose of Athens. Okay. So now we've got 3 variations. Variation B. Nice, isn't it? And then make them in. Now that snare is still, it's too prominent and it needs a little bit more hi-hat now because we're building up again. So go back to Style Creator. Style Creator. There's that there's that snare. You know, I'm never happy with the snare. Turn it down just a touch, and then I'm going to go and change these. Go to drum setup. I can just adjust the volume and the reverb. Take the reverb completely off those. Get rid of the reverb. Get the level down. You know, the drums on the Genos are just so good. Right, let's try this. Now, if you've accidentally pressed the key twice, this is a tip. I'm hoping you're going to be doing this at home. But if you've accidentally pressed the key twice, there's a thing at the bottom that calls remove event. And it says duplicate notes. So if I've pressed it twice and it's too close, I can just press execute and it will remove it away. Again, I don't like those hi-hats. Let's look for some better drums. That's better. Let's see if we can get something that hasn't got such a rattle to it. That's better. It's not got that psh rattle. Let's try that again then. So let's just quickly delete those and let's put these in. Okay, quantize. And then all I need to do is just, because they're a little bit too loud, I can hear far too much of them and not a lot of else. So I'll just turn the volume down on the drum. Let's try this now. I've gone too far. Let's turn it a little bit back up. Never happy with drums. That's better. Right, okay. Let's try playing this now. Now that accordion is starting to hassle me. Let's get rid. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get rid of that accordion. Delete. Right. Okay. So I want to record, and I'm going to put in that guitar sound that I'm using on the right hand, which is the shadow guitar. I don't want to put too much of it in, so let's just delete that because that was getting quite. Right. Okay, let's quantize that. That hi-hat is still too loud. Ah! Right, let's get rid of the volume of that hi-hat. In fact, it's got reverb on it, so let's get rid of that reverb. That's okay, let's try. That's more like it. And that snare, I think we'll just have a little bit, just a touch louder. The guitar sounds very dry, so let me just have a look, see what sort of reverb level we've got on the guitar. Ah, there we go. Only 22. Let's take that up to about 35. That's better. Right, okay, click save. Right. We're nearly there. Yep, we like that. And then this is like my trademark. This is when I get to variation D. Variation D, tell it it's 4 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I'll do is I'll copy everything from C over into D. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Makes life so much easier. This really is. But again, this is a keyboard, you know, and the fact you can actually do your own styles in this so easily. And it's funny, it's taken me 5 years to realise how easy this thing is. Right, so we got all that in there now. Right, so I'm going to choose one of these instruments to remove. Well, that was easy. I can take out the steel guitar, the pedal guitar, and realise it's not there, so that's fine. Right, so now I'm going to go into the legacy section. Legacy strings. You know what I'm going to do, don't you? I'm going to put the symphonic string just as a high note. Now, again, naughty little habit of mine. Let's put in the leading note. Let's get rid of that. So start with C, then E. Okay, and then we're going to need to bring the volume up a little bit because it's hidden. I think it's too hidden. Let's try 40. Yeah, okay. Right, let's try playing this now. So we've got 4 variations, starting with A. It's nice. The electric piano is just great in the background. Then variation B. Variation C. Variation D. That string makes such a difference. So that's. I hope you're still watching. Apart from anything else, you probably drifted off. But those things like the high string at the top is great. But sometimes they'll move around and go all over the place. So what you can do is you can actually end the style. So let me just go to that string part. Right. So this is my phrase 1. I can go to SFF edit and I can actually limit where that note will play. So the high notes, well, I mean the highest key is going to be B. So I want it to go from no lower than C. I'll take it from G4 to C6. So that's that. Close that. And then let's try playing this and see where the string plays. Can you hear it there? Now that's too high, so I need to bring the high note level down. And I think a 5 instead of a G6 would be actually better. So let me go G. Oh, that's why it's on 8. Oh, in fact it hasn't. Oh, hang on. No. Changing the wrong part here. Bear with me. Strings, that's what I'm changing the note on. So right, okay, yep. So yeah, C6, so let's move it down to C5. I can't go down to C5, so I'll keep it within G5. Okay. Save here. Okay, yes. Now let's see where that string plays now. That's better. It's not going all the way up. That sounds good. That sounds okay. Right, so we've got 4 variations, ladies and gentlemen. All we'll do now is add some intros. So, side stick sounds like a pony. Let me just change that because it's too loud, that side stick. So there, it sounds like a pony clopping along. Okay, I've added a little bit more reverb and I've taken the volume down. You can still just hear it enough that it's there, but you don't want to drown the style with something tapping a stick. So that's what. Come out of here. La, 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 la. Right, okay, so let's get this back. You can hear it, but it's not somebody knocking at the door, is it? Variation C. I've come to the conclusion that that is dragging the style down. It's making it sound too slow. So I'm going to go in there and get rid of that and that, and then I'm just going to change it to this. That's better. It seems like it's pulling it down. So, oh, hang on. Let me just go back and quantize. It's nearly finished. Don't worry. The pain will stop in a moment. And then I'm going to save that now because I'm pretty much done. I'll probably... This is what takes the time. It's the tweaking and hearing and thinking, oh, actually, no, I've come back to this tomorrow and I don't like this, so I'm going to change it. So, you know, that's what you can do. See the difference? It's more rhythmic. Whereas if I go to D, it's like it's pulling it down. So... And of course, don't forget, I can go in my presets and choose a nice strumming guitar to add. So I'm going to leave it at that point now. It's late, even later. It was late when I started. But you can see where this is going. It's a nice style. You can use it for lots of different stuff. But it's got that sort of bomb sort of driving pattern that you can play other music to. Nothing comes to mind. Sort of thing, country western. Don't forsake me, oh my darling. Right, I'm off. Thought I'd show you this little video. We've got 4 variations. Tomorrow I will add the intro and the ending and the break and the fills. And then I'll have a lie down in a darkened room. But, you know, it's fun. I enjoy doing this. And the rhythms I'm getting, I just love that you send feedback and say that, you know, that you like this or you don't like this or, you know. So I'm hoping this is going to be one that you can use for lots of things. But that electric piano is really nice. Guitar strumming away. Right, have a great evening. Take care of yourself and I'll see you tomorrow. All the best.